Good morning on May the 1st. New Bitcoin update after a vacation. I haven't been on the charts for more or less 12 days. So let's have a look on my higher time frame outlook I posted about 3 weeks ago. I was expecting here a bit higher, which happened, but I drew it back then to 32,000. Didn't get there, but we did make that move down and bounced from the level I indicated back then. Right now here pulling back a bit. So now the question is, do we continue this move up towards 36,000 before we do get a larger correction, or are we doing this correction already and take out these lows before possibly higher again? Yeah, well, that's what I'm looking for now. I'm looking at now, continuation here or that leg lower. I'm leaning towards a leg lower, but let's have a look at my range I determined here and go to the 4-hour chart and explain you what I see here. So we do have here range high, took out that high and then came down, formed the range low, up, took out the range low, retest of the range, reclaim, and then up, but now coming down again. You can see that blue line here, it is previous range high, so I wanted to delete it, but I did see this is exactly the range mid, and that's what I'm going to work with now. As said, this is a possibility which I think is very well likely, and that we head back into the 26,000 area. On the lower time frame, I'm looking for this. So this was that range mid. Over the weekend we had this nice push up, stop hunt, took out liquidity from the previous top and came down, and now here on a lower time frame range, I do think we could have a bit of a bounce towards that range mid. If I do see a rejection, I will look for a lower high and then that move into 26,000. In case we reclaim range mid at 28,900 more or less, I will be looking for longs and continuation of that pattern I showed you before, like this, and then we would be heading towards 36,000. So in short, reclaim of range mid would for me mean a good chance of continuation of that higher time frame outlook towards 36,000. Rejection at range mid, I think we go for 26,200 more or less, and then possibly up again. If we do something like this and reject, then we have a bigger correction to come. Looking at the dollar, I do think the dollar could make this move before more down, and that this move up would be that extra leg lower in Bitcoin towards 26,000. So that's also my reason to think that that extra leg lower in Bitcoin like this is more likely to come. So yeah, pretty low time frame. We can already see some action, I think, at the rejection or a reclaim of that range mid over here. So let's see tomorrow. I think maybe tomorrow we already have some developments over here. 26,000 or 36,000, quite a big range, but we're close to, I think, an important level.